Start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions.
The existence of extraterrestrial life has been one of mankind's most intriguing mysteries. While some choose to believe them and others don't, many UFO sightings around the world are taken seriously even by the Pentagon. With space exploration advancing rapidly, we might have evidence of extraterrestrial life. Let's traverse through space to unearth some astonishing discoveries, theories, and examine the undeniable evidence that has surfaced from the pioneering voyages of Voyager 1 and 2. Robert Dean's astonishing claims. Former U.S. Army Command Sergeant Major Robert O. Dean revealed astonishing insights regarding alien contact. Using his military training, he offered enthralling insights regarding various alien interactions with humanity, broadening our understanding of extraterrestrial existence. Given his time at NATO headquarters from 1963 to 1967, Dean's veracity is undeniable. He put forward the An Assessment paper in the year 1964. This was a NATO study that examined the consequences of alien presence on Earth. This revelation occurred during the Roswell 50th anniversary celebration. Furthermore, Major Dean's UFO presentation at Leeds University revealed that throughout his service, he was aware of 4 separate extraterrestrial groups, a number that had risen to more than 12 by the time he retired. This awareness extended to both U.S. and maybe British military personnel. Surprisingly, he alluded to the existence of over 100 different alien organizations with unexplained beginnings, revolutionizing our understanding of extraterrestrial engagement and the intricate interplay between Earth and faraway civilizations. One of the 4 major alien groups caught the attention of military officials in 1964. This group closely resembled people, seamlessly integrating into society on aircraft, in restaurants, and even in theaters. This generated concerns about their presence in powerful institutions such as SHAPE headquarters and the Pentagon. Military officers reacted with a mixture of laughter and anxiety at the prospect of their entering the White House. Major Dean suggested a novel viewpoint that humans had similarities with these intelligent aliens, implying a deep bond. He alluded to an unspecified basis for this resemblance. Dean also said that alien visitation goes beyond interplanetary interaction, involving interstellar and cosmic creatures. This non-human intelligence exhibited multidimensional characteristics, controlling both matter and time, and redefining our understanding of the universe. These aliens were more than just explorers, they were captivated by humans. Their multidimensional nature and command over time and matter posed a challenge to classical physics, necessitating the assistance of quantum physicists. The collaboration of American and British physicists demonstrated their dedication to solving this puzzle. Dean, who is not a scientist, accepted the dimensional complexity, citing theoretical physicists' hints of 10 dimensions. He accepted this fact based on evidence amassed over 40 years, emphasizing that it was not science fiction but rather a transforming reality poised to profoundly alter our world. The old world we've known for so long is literally coming to an end. And it's just around the corner, he said. The impending impact of this revelation would definitely transform our thinking and prepare the path for a paradigm shift unlike any other. Mr. Dean exhibited a series of amazing photos, revealing unprecedented insights at the Barcelona Eco-Politics Summit in 2009. His account of the Apollo missions and the astronauts' experiences was unlike any other. Among the intriguing photographs he published were those allegedly shot by Apollo 12 astronauts, which featured a mystery spaceship hundreds of feet in diameter. Mr. Dean had heard many strange things in his 41 years of service to the United States, but the revelation of humanity as a hybrid race left him speechless. "We have had an intimate interrelationship with advanced extraterrestrial intelligence since the beginning of our history," he claimed. And believe me, that deep interplay is still going on. He went on to say, "This one race, in particular, appears to have re-engineered us as a species about 200,000 years ago. We are here today as Homo sapiens sapiens. You are a manufactured creature. Your genetics have been tampered with." Major Dean, a well-known ufology figure, made significant contributions and received 3 Lifetime Achievement Awards. His credibility drew a lot of interest, with many people believing in his revelations. Mr. Dean passed away in 2018, but his legacy continues to shape the debate about extraterrestrial involvement in human history. The Voyager missions. In 1977, NASA launched the Voyager 2 mission from Cape Canaveral, Florida. This spacecraft embarked on an unprecedented grand tour, visiting the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn, and later becoming the pioneer to reach the ice giants Uranus and Neptune, along with their moons. Voyager 2's current location is an astonishing 12.1 billion miles away, continuously transmitting data about the heliopause, the boundary of our solar system. The enduring communication between Voyager 1 and 2 and NASA's Deep Space Network remains impressive. These probes continue transmitting data and receiving commands, with an anticipated additional 5 or 6 years of data collection. This pioneering mission utilized a unique planetary alignment that occurs once every 176 years, allowing the Voyager probes to utilize gravity assist maneuvers to traverse the solar system. Both Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 carried the famous Golden Record, a remarkable 12-inch gold-plated copper disc containing a collage of sounds and images portraying Earth's diverse life and culture. While Voyager 1 holds the record as the farthest artificial object from Earth, Voyager 2's fame is secured due to its extraordinary multi-decade expedition, exploring the giant planets of our solar system. Voyager 1 earned its Grand Tour title by capturing the iconic pale blue dot photo, while Voyager 2 unveiled the mysteries of 4 planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The Voyager probes have unveiled many revelations that continue to amaze planetary scientists. Their remarkable images captured remain valuable resources. At Saturn, Voyager studied its intricate rings and scrutinized Titan, a moon with a thick, Earth-like atmosphere. The small moon Enceladus astounded researchers by displaying geological activity. Similarly, the Voyager probes inspired the iconic Cassini mission to Saturn, with Voyager 1's Titan flyby sparking the idea for the Huygens probe that landed on Titan's surface, sending back mesmerizing videos. Future missions like Dragonfly are set to reach Saturn's moon Titan in 2034. Voyager's mission discovers aliens. The captivating narrative of the alleged anomaly near Saturn unfolded as Dean shared astonishing photos he asserted were captured during Voyager's 1980s mission to Saturn. These images stirred a debate, captivating not only the public but scientists and UFO enthusiasts as well. Bob Dean's revelations depicted a colossal luminous anomaly or potential alien spacecraft adjacent to Saturn. This mammoth entity, he contended, measured Earth's size and floated just beyond Saturn's rings. The proportions were staggering, with estimates placing its length at 2,000 miles and diameter at 400 miles. Dean's theory introduced the notion of giant electromagnetic vehicles being behind Saturn's ring formation. These elliptical ships, nearly 7,000 miles long, allegedly circled Saturn within the rings, emitting visible exhaust. Further analysis suggested similar ships orbiting the Sun, Jupiter, and Uranus. These remarkable assertions spurred ponderings about an advanced civilization either dwelling on Saturn or utilizing its surroundings as a strategic base. The object's appearance, as Dean described it, baffled the explanation. In different images, it seemed larger than Earth's moon and morphed between circular and cigar-shaped forms. Dean posited that the object displayed intelligent movement within Saturn's rings and among its moons, fueling speculation about its purpose. Dean ventured a theory that the colossal UFO might engage in mining Saturn's rings for essential resources. Though speculative, this idea adds another layer of confusion, implying a remarkably advanced civilization capable of tapping into space's abundant riches. Cassini spacecraft unveils a shadow. NASA's Cassini spacecraft has unveiled a new enigma within Saturn's iconic rings. In a harmonious alignment of the cosmos, Cassini seized the moment as sunlight's embrace swept over the rings during Saturn's August 11 equinox. A minuscule moonlet cast its 25 miles long shadow upon Saturn's B ring, painting a mesmerizing picture on the cosmic canvas. This diminutive moonlet, perhaps, measures around 1,300 feet across. Cassini's encounter with Saturn coincides with this equinoctial phenomenon, a rare spectacle that graces the planet every 15 Earth years. The spacecraft's mission was cunningly planned to coincide with Saturn's equatorial sun-soaked moments. These 27 months offer a window when the sun bathes the planet's equator at high noon, a phenomenon causing any three-dimensional entity within the plane of the rings to cast an elongated shadow, standing boldly against the cosmic backdrop. Some suspect this to be the alien spaceships, but this is yet to be proven. Norman Berg Run and the Ringmakers of Saturn. Alien spaceship claims near Saturn have attracted interest, with former NASA engineer Dr. Norman Berg Run making ambitious claims about these extraterrestrial vessels. Berg Run, who works at NASA's Ames Research Center, has proposed that UFOs are present in our solar system and are involved in the formation of rings that encircle planets like Saturn. Berg Run's statements are notable for claiming that these alien spacecrafts are not only near Saturn, but also near ringed planets, Jupiter and Uranus. This realization expands our perspective beyond Saturn's boundaries, hinting at a more widespread cosmic interaction. Berg Run's 1986 novel Ringmakers of Saturn expands on this notion by showing huge alien vehicles known as ringmakers circling around Saturn. Berg Run believes that portions of Saturn's rings may have formed as a result of the efforts of these very ships. It's important to note that Berg Run's statements aren't new. His statements about Saturn were made in 2016. Dr. Berg Run recalls seeing long cylindrical objects within the rings with exhaust systems and other fascinating characteristics. While these ideas may challenge common beliefs, they also invite us to reconsider our view of the universe and the potential interactions that may occur beyond our world. Berg Run also claims that the gigantic living alien UFO spaceships are rapidly proliferating on Saturn's rings, posing a substantial threat. These extraterrestrial vessels, according to Berg Run, are not only there but are multiplying at an alarming rate, reaching a critical level. This astonishing claim was also made public in his book, Rainmakers of Saturn. Berg Run's ambitious claims have raised eyebrows, implying that alien spacecraft are seeking refuge on Saturn's rings, using them as a source of energy as well as concealment. Berg Run claims that these living alien UFO spaceships are intrinsically autonomous, capable of self-reproduction and capable of fitting in with their cosmic environs. The startling claim that technologically adept alien races are exploring our solar system with these sophisticated adaptive spacecrafts has sparked heated debate. While Berg Run's allegations call into question mainstream scientific thinking, many UFO researchers and enthusiasts believe they reveal a well-kept NASA secret. Some believe NASA has hidden evidence of extraterrestrial exploration in order to avoid hysteria or geopolitical unrest. Berg Run's credibility stems from his experience working on highly classified aerospace programmers for Lockheed Martin and serving on the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. While his statements are still debatable and lack significant scientific support, Berg Run's assertions remind us of the boundless wonders that space continues to possess. The question of whether grainy photographs from distorted planetary images can establish the existence of such advanced extraterrestrial technology remains unanswered. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Here we have an image of what looks like a UFO flying near the moon. It certainly can't be an asteroid or a satellite. So is it just an anomaly, a UFO, or something even more mysterious that we can't yet comprehend? And what purpose could aliens have on the moon? Are they inhabitants, looking for resources, or perhaps spying on Earth from a distance? After hearing the theories by Robert O. Dean, the existence of extraterrestrial life is definitively a possibility. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The chances of life on Saturn. In the year 2004 to 2017, the Cassini spacecraft set off on an expedition of exploration. During these 13 years, Saturn's fascinating rings and celestial entourage were shown in unparalleled detail. The Cassini-Huygens mission was a collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Italian Space Agency. This complex project was spearheaded by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory with roots at the California Institute of Technology in Pasadena. A startling finding emerged nearly 6 years after NASA's iconic Cassini spacecraft mission concluded. The journey begins above Kraken Mare, a massive stretch spanning 680 kilometers. The path gently advances towards Ligeia Mare, the second magnificent sea in this foreign region, whose name is reminiscent of fabled sea creatures. Then you encounter a stretch wrapped in a mystery, a lack of topographical insights followed by a passage over smaller lakes, each lasting around 30 miles or fewer, as we tread this cosmic canvas. During the exploration years, Cassini's radar sensor methodically collected data to create each frame of these celestial water bodies. A remarkable discovery within the archival data was the presence of phosphate within Saturn's moon, Enceladus's hidden ocean, a milestone published in the prestigious magazine Nature. Cassini's cosmic dust analyzer collected ice grains and vaporous water expelled from cryovolcanic plumes erupting from Enceladus's icy cracks. What emerged from these enthralling experiments was nothing short of revolutionary. A dazzling presence of sodium phosphates and phosphorus concentrations that outnumber Earth's oceans by a factor of 100. Phosphorus, the bedrock of life, was present in the ocean that slumbers beneath Enceladus's icy facade. This elusive molecule, hidden deep inside the ocean, has given life to the tantalizing potential of habitability. Its importance can't be underscored as it plays an important role in the cell membranes, DNA, and RNA. The study's lead author, prominent planetary scientist Frank Postberg of Berlin's Free University, hails the discovery as an extraordinary accomplishment. He asserts emphatically that this is the first time that the critical ingredient of phosphate has been detected in an ocean that stretches beyond the boundaries of Earth. Dr. Christopher Glein, co-investigator and renowned planetary scientist at Southwest Research Institute, advises caution. There must be a balance struck between excitement and restraint because having the elements of life is only a fraction of the cosmic equation. Discovery of methane, dihydrogen, and carbon dioxide. The brave Cassini spacecraft has discovered a stunning clue tucked inside the moon's enigmatic plumes, the existence of methane, a chemical essential to life's symphony. The intricacies of this cosmic revelation made its way into a remarkable study published in Nature Astronomy. The Cassini probe, led by human intelligence, discovered an abundance of methane as well as an unusual concentration of dihydrogen and carbon dioxide molecules. Surprisingly, these unusual compositions defy established geochemical processes, generating an intriguing idea. The obvious question is whether Earth-like bacteria may live on Enceladus's strange surface. Pioneering minds have hypothesized an intriguing scenario in which dihydrogen, an elementary fuel, is consumed by these hypothetical bacteria, resulting in the production of methane. Enceladus demonstrates its ability to support life by being encased in ice and harboring a hidden ocean that promises the chance. There are parallels between the amazing hydrothermal vents of the Earth's marine floors and Enceladus's ethereal plumes. As water combines with rocks within the oceanic heart of the moon, it might be a source of chemical energy. Mathematical models that combine geochemistry and microbial ecology meticulously examine Cassini's methane data. According to Regis Ferrier, a renowned biologist from the University of Arizona and co-lead author of the study, these data charts resonate nicely with the rhythms of microbial hydrothermal vent activity or other enigmatic phenomena different from the Earth. Life survival is still a possibility. A comparable mystery adorns Earth's skies, where the Pentagon, the ultimate unit of security, is trying to decipher declassified UFO encounters. A deluge of 144 reports focusing on unidentified airborne phenomena creates a hazy picture. The Tic Tac UFO. This incident was narrated by Navy pilot David Fravor during a gripping hearing on unexplained anomalous events. Fravor took command of an FA-18F squadron aboard the magnificent USS Nimitz in the year 2004. He had no idea that this operation would cement his place in UFO history. As commander of the Nimitz Carrier Strike Group, Fravor's eyes were drawn to something that even a seasoned pilot like him couldn't place: a Tic Tac. Fravor saw this alien UFO while flying off the coast of Southern California. In 2021, Fravor was discussing his encounter with the Tic Tac on the legendary show 60 Minutes. Fravor's journey began with Lieutenant CM Dr. Alex Dietrich. While practicing with the Nimitz Carrier Strike Group, the sophisticated radar on the USS Princeton detected signals from multiple anomalous aerial vehicles. These enigmatic beings defied gravity by descending 80,000 feet in the blink of an eye. Fravor and Dietrich, intrigued, turned their concentration to investigate. Fravor's voice rang with incredulity as they zeroed in. "Dude, do you see that thing down there?" A little white tic-tac object floats above the waters, capturing their attention. 4 pairs of eyes from 2 aircraft watched as the item appeared to play with them for 5 minutes. Fravor's interest prompted him to follow the object's movements as he got closer. By chance, he discovered that this tic-tac was reflecting his actions, a dance of awareness between man and machine. The enigma took the form of a plane similar to Fravor's FA-18F, but without wings, markings, or exhaust plumes. An attempt to decipher this riddle was met with a surprising revelation. The tic-tac sped away at an unfathomable speed, disappearing from view in an instant. Surprisingly, it reappeared less than a minute later, only 60 miles away. Fravor's words hold weight, reverberating far beyond our comprehension. He testified before the House Oversight Committee's National Security Subcommittee, saying, "I think what we experienced was, like I said, well beyond the material science and the capabilities that we had at the time." This historic encounter defied science at the time, hinting at future possibilities beyond comprehension. In this hearing, Fravor's evidence was not the only one. Ryan Graves, a veteran Navy pilot who had previously seen UAPs on training sorties, stood beside him. David Grush, a 14-year intelligence officer, added his perspective to the mix. The shocking revelations did not end there. A report released in January of that year revealed that over 500 UAP sightings have been reported since 2004. While many examples have mundane answers, a considerable proportion remain unexplained. The story of Fravor's experience with the tic-tac UFO is about humanity confronting the unknown and embracing the mysterious. Luis Elizondo remarks on the Black Triangle UFO. The photograph of a strange black triangle UFO emerging from the depths of the ocean was taken by a U.S. Navy pilot. The Pentagon is said to have this highly classified image, which has sparked interest and speculation among UFO aficionados. While the Pentagon has not publicly verified the existence of this photograph, government insiders have speculated that it exists. During a 2020 interview, former Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, head Luis Elizondo alluded to the existence of the photo. He stated that the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force had collected photos of unexplained aerial objects, including a crystal-clear snapshot of the perplexing triangle emerging from the depths of the ocean, all of which had been documented by military aviators. This intriguing encounter, described as a large triangle with rounded edges and bright white lights at each corner, allegedly occurred off the east coast of the United States. The pilots apparently operated from the Nimitz-class nuclear-powered supercarriers USS Dwight D. Eisenhower or USS John C. Stennis. With such close encounters, the link between UFOs and nuclear capabilities grows, fueling conspiracy ideas. Several officials admit the existence of the photograph but provide no further information. According to reports, the task force focuses on unidentified submersible phenomena, or trans-medium items capable of traversing both the underwater and air realms. These strange crafts may have originated in the world's oceans, according to speculation. Tom Rogan, a Washington Examiner national security journalist, independently confirmed the photo's existence through his sources. This snapshot, he claims, is just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at additional classified UAP imagery and intelligence that may escape in the coming years. Rogan argues for the formal release of new materials from the Pentagon, pushing the disclosure of even more intriguing details. The term unidentified submersible objects is not new to the UAP task force investigation. There have been instances of high-speed sonar encounters being detected by sophisticated listening devices. Even a senior intelligence official specializing in underwater surveillance recognizes the veracity of tales about ultra-fast underwater objects identified by U.S. military systems. The UAP task force's emphasis on transmedia vehicles may appear unusual, yet history is littered with instances of unidentified objects effortlessly maneuvering in and out of water. Mark D'Antonio, an astronomer and the Mutual UFO Network's lead video and image analyzer, reported a remarkable first-hand encounter involving the discovery of an underwater fast mover while sailing aboard a U.S. Navy assault submarine. Tyler Rogo-Way, a defense writer, looks into the mystery of high-speed sonar targets with a group of seasoned submariners. Their combined experiences provide an intriguing picture of odd phenomena collected by the world's most advanced listening equipment. While there is still some skepticism about civilian ride-along, Navy veterans who have navigated these waters affirm the veracity of these strange incidents. Due to the sensitivity surrounding underwater reconnaissance, an intelligence official recognizes their presence but remains tight-lipped. Andy McGrillen of UAP Media UK adds to the mystery. He recounts a triangular object that was initially monitored underwater before abruptly rising to an altitude of 35 to 40,000 feet. This conundrum is captured in mid-air by a high-fidelity photograph captured by an aircraft. If this image becomes public, McGrillen believes it could provide important evidence that we are not alone in the universe. Elizondo, who is well known for his interest in UFO studies, claims to have seen a photo or maybe a still frame from a video of a triangle UFO emerging from the ocean. Elizondo applauds Florida Senator Marco Rubio for publicly discussing UFOs. Elizondo and Knapp investigate the scope of the UFO phenomenon. Elizondo's observations show that government programs have limits, such as the inability to engage commercial pilots in talks about their sightings. Elizondo anticipates a road of more public disclosure and the removal of hurdles associated with UFO stigma. According to Elizondo, these actual photos contain vital information. Experts can link the films with other data sources by studying the date, timestamp, and metadata on the recordings. Elizondo teases something revolutionary, a video showing a triangle-shaped UFO. This film, unlike others, shows the aircraft's skin and detailed detailing. The level of clarity is so captivating that some have considered removing it from the internet. Leaked emails from John Podesta provide further knowledge into trans-medium UFOs. These emails hint at the government's efforts to collect data through Defense Support Program satellites. Bob Fish, who corresponded with Podesta, describes seeing a UAP enter the Earth's atmosphere and fall into the Atlantic Ocean near Miami, Florida, and Bermuda. Unidentified aerial phenomena are not restricted to the Earth's atmosphere. These mysterious spacecrafts arrive from deep space, and the U.S. government actively tracks them via radio frequency signals. Officials are well aware that if this technology falls into the wrong hands, it may tilt the scales. Bob McGuire, a former covert intelligence officer, makes shocking revelations, too. He describes two experiences with submerged UFOs or USOs. This follows a 2019 video provided by the U.S. military showing an unidentified flying object transiting from the sky to the water. Kensington UFO sighting. This UFO sighting off the coast of Prince Edward Island will perplex you. John Shepard was an ordinary man who found himself at the center of a mystery. It was a peaceful June night in 2014 when Shepard and his wife went camping at Twin Shores campsite near Kensington. As the clock struck 11:30, Shepard's world changed dramatically. Shepard's gaze was drawn to a diamond-shaped light shimmering above the sea as though in a science fiction story. This enigmatic light, about 75 meters from the shore and nearly a kilometer away, performed a mesmerizing movement, capturing Shepard's attention. His instincts took over. He took out his phone and began filming the event, delivering a running commentary on what he could only characterize as a light show. "It's flashing brightly, on and off briefly. It reminds me of a dreidel or a spin top," Shepard said, his voice full of wonder. A twist of fate, as if written by the cosmos, added another dimension of surprise. A second light appeared on the scene around 3 minutes later. Shepard struggled with the scene in front of him, almost in disbelief. "I have no idea what that is. I've never seen anything like it," he muses, admitting that he was hoping the film might show things that the naked eye couldn't perceive. He also expressed anxiety about being viewed as crazy. As time passed, more questions arose. In a recent interview, Shepard described how, even more than a year later, he was still bewildered by what he had witnessed. "I couldn't really put anything to what it would resemble, like a helicopter or a plane or anything," he explained. As the light show proceeded to captivate the audience, the shepherd's pulse quickened as his nerves twitched with fear. "I was quite nervous. I don't want to admit it, but I was pretty nervous." Shepard sought refuge behind a bush in order to photograph the spectacle while remaining invisible. The light vanished around 8 minutes into his recording, leaving a trail of interest and questions that sought solutions. The Mutual UFO Network of Canada, a non-profit dedicated to the investigation of UFOs, was contacted by the Shepherd. He sent them his footage in the hopes of solving the mystery. The network took the case seriously, according to Assistant Director Stu Bundy, and worked hard to explain the incomprehensible. Bundy stated that Canada receives approximately 1,000 UFO sighting reports every year, many of which are easily explained. Shepard's example, on the other hand, rejected traditional explanations such as star patterns or the International Space Station. Despite using sophisticated technologies to investigate potential explanations, the bright lights photographed by Shepard remained unidentified. The network's drone experts even chimed in. Given the high winds that night, up to 20 kilometers per hour, the prospect of a drone producing the event looked unlikely. Furthermore, the presence of 2 separate objects calls the drone idea into question. The network presented its findings after an extensive investigation. It reported that the Shepherd had spotted a legitimate UFO, an unidentified aerial vehicle. The Assistant Director, Stu Bundy, was astounded by the sighting's rarity. "This is fantastic. This is a serious sighting, and it remains one of the best UFO sightings in the Maritimes." Skepticism coexists with conviction in Shepard's comments as the story progresses. He's aware that others may laugh, but his resolve remains unwavering. "Yeah, it was definitely unidentified. Was it a spacecraft? I can't say for sure, but it wasn't something you see every day." The case is currently regarded as one of the top 10 sightings of 2014 by the network, cementing its position in UFO history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.